The art I like, the art I value, and the art I try to make myself is in a way of representing, a way of telling that you can't do any other way. It's a kind of feeling about a place, it's being in a place, as it were, feeling the presence of the ghosts who are there with you, you who are destined to become another ghost to somebody else in the future. My work almost invariably involves a reflection on the built environment. In the case of the work Prairie, which is the most recent work, it was made in 2015, is a reflection on three strata through history. The Mecca, as it was called, it's the name of an apartment building that was built around about 1890. We know the story of the Great Migration from the south up to Chicago to the stockyards where the Mecca was sited. Became progressively an African-American neighborhood. The Illinois Institute of Technology decided it wanted to expand and to have a new campus. And the Mecca was razed to the ground. On the site of the Mecca, there is now Crown Hall, which is the Mies van der Rohe building. As I'm standing there, I'm very aware of the ghosts of the Mecca tenants moving through. But then underneath that, there's the Prairie. There's what was there originally. The work is really a reflection on that passage through those three strata. I was trained as a painter. One of the works here is, in a sense, a hybrid work. So it's partly using conventional photography, but photography which is then animated in the computer. It was rather a self-motivated architectural tour that I took at a Frank Lloyd Wright cottage. The desert, I mean, a number of people at the opening asked me about the desert and the rock and why I found that set. Well, the desert, the rock, the man under the rock of entirely modeled in the computer. For me, this is painting by other means. Always in my work, there's a factual aspect, and I do like to ground my work in fact. And all of my works are very heavily grounded in research, but I do not put the research on the wall. But what it really is a way of trying to represent being in a place, knowing a history, knowing a story, seeing the space, seeing the story, as it were.